Hello, everyone. Um, I'm reading chapter 3 from Where's Burgess. My name is Laurie Elmquist, and I live in Victoria in a neighborhood that is located on the unceded territories of the Lekwungen people. And I'm just so grateful to be here and to be sharing my book with you. And I just want to mention that this book was illustrated by David Parkins, and he's an amazing illustrator. So I should be showing you the pictures, but I don't want to make the video too long. So I'll just read chapter 3. Mom's extended my geographical boundary for putting up posters. The dog park is okay, but not the community gardens where teenagers drink alcohol in the bushes. I can go as far as the corner coffee shop where there's a big board for community events, but then straight home. I turn the corner. I hear a cat meowing from a rooftop. It's a big fluffy thing, gray fur that sticks out at all angles like it went through the rinse cycle. It teeters on the edge. It keeps yowling as if it's in trouble. I look around to see if anyone is going to save it. A car pulls up to the sidewalk, one of those tiny smart cars. A woman jumps out. She has red toenails that gleam in the sunlight. She looks at the cat and then at me. She does this all the time, she says. Oh, I say. Go inside, she yells at the cat. The cat walks to the peak of the roof, looks down at us, and yowls. She turns to me. She likes to be up high, gives her a better view of things. I hold out the poster. Can you ask your cat if she's seen Burgess? She reads the poster and calls up, Louise, have you seen a green frog? Actually, he's brown, I say. Looks green in the picture, she says. It's a flashier color, I explain. Gets people's attention. The car jumps down to the balcony railing and the cat jumps down to the balcony railing and tiptoes along it, its gray tail swishing. I lost a pet once, says the woman. A cat, I ask. My budgie. It escaped from its cage. Did you get it back? I ask. There were sightings, she says. People called to tell me they'd seen a white bird flying in and out of the grass along the beach road. It had taken up with a flock of sparrows. Was it scared? I ask. Oh, no, she says. I'm sure it was having the time of its life. It was free and it was summertime. The living was easy. She's looking in the distance as if she can see it, but there's only a crow sitting on a branch. The cat yowls again. I'll call if I see your frog, she says. But my guess is he's gone to Beacon Hill Park. They've got quite a frog population in those ponds. Thanks, I say, but I don't think he's there. Burgess doesn't like crowds. Oh, she says, I'll just keep looking. Good luck. She says, if you love something, set it free. Oh, keep that in mind, I say. Walking along, I pass a little kid on a bike. He's got training wheels and one of those enormous helmets to protect his head if he falls. He hasn't got the hang of it yet, and he wobbles to one side. His dad rushes up and grabs his jacket, steadies him. I think about Aaron and his bike problem. Maybe he can't balance. Maybe he has something wrong with him. When I had an ear infection last winter, my balance was all wonky. I tried to put on my shoes and I fell over. That was a disaster. I wonder if Aaron feels like a disaster. Maybe he needs a doctor to look in his ears. At school, the teacher hands out cards and asks us to draw ourselves as ninjas. I draw myself in a crouching position, circles for kneecaps. I color a black bodysuit over my whole body, covering my head, arms, and legs. Only my eyes show. I look over at Aaron. He sits across the room from me, his head bent. His tongue sticks out as he draws. I wonder if mine does that. Let's give our ninja warrior names, says Miss Ross. On the board, she draws herself as a ninja holding a book. I don't think she's quite got the concept. She calls hers Ninja Reader. I call mine Speed. I draw my sidekick, a frog, also in full-on ninja gear. He's got thick legs and can leap really far. I give him those lines that fly out behind him. action lines, they're called. Aaron comes over to my desk. We're not supposed to talk, so he points to my drawing and gives me a thumbs up. I write on a piece of paper, "Do your ears hurt?" He gets a big wrinkle in his forehead, like he's trying to figure out what I'm talking about. "No," he whispers. "Do yours?" I try again. Ear infection equals no balance equals fall off bike. He nods slowly to show me he understands. Then he walks to the bookshelf at the back of the classroom, picks out a big heavy book and puts it on top of his head. Today he's wearing his blue bathrobe, his favorite one. He floats across the room with the book on his head. A few kids laugh. When he gets to his desk, he nods. The book slides down his forehead and into his hands. He cracks it open and starts reading. So he has good balance. What then? That night, I call Dad. He's in Vancouver, a long ferry ride from where we live in Victoria. "Are you coming to visit soon?" I ask. "Fire season is starting," he says. "It means he's going to be in the forest for a long time. I'm not going to be able to call him. He'll be putting out fires and chopping down trees. Sometimes they even have to start fires before they can put them out. It's a strange business." "I still haven't found Burgess," I tell him. "Sorry, buddy," he says. "Your mom told me." "Yeah," I say. "I can get you another frog," he says. We could get it from a pet store. They've got some really wild ones. I think we could even get you one that's blue." "It wouldn't be Burgess." "No, I know that, but your mom says you've been looking for a long time. She's starting to get worried about you." "I still might find him." "Yeah, that's true," he says. "Dad?" "Yeah?" "I just want to hear your voice." "Okay, buddy. You know I'm just making us some money, right? When fire season is over, I'll be able to visit more." "Yeah, I know." That night when I'm lying in bed, I hear Burgess. I know it's him. I fly to my bedroom window and listen real hard. It's dark and there's a big round moon in the sky. I hear a cat yowling. I hear the neighbor next door rolling out his garbage cans. I don't hear Burgess again, but I know he's out there. That's the end of chapter 4. I'll see you again soon, I hope. Have a great day. Oops, there we go.